Hello guys, welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel. My good name is Tindi M Gentrix. Najua mmeanza kushangaa sasa hii M hapa inamaanishanga ya nini. Otherwise, if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much. If you are new to this channel, kindly consider subscribing and hit that notification bell so that anytime I upload a video, you are notified. So guys, today I want to talk about how well how well you can manage your first trimester in pregnancy. Of course, if you hear first trimester, that is in pregnancy. A pregnancy normally has 3 trimesters. That is the first trimester, the second trimester, and the third trimester. And the first trimester is usually the hardest, whether it's your first or your 10th pregnancy. And every pregnancy is always different. So if you have clicked to this video, congratulations and all the best. If you are looking forward to getting pregnant, I'm wishing you well. So the first trimester, the first thing you have to understand is first trimester ni wapi. The first trimester is from the first week of your pregnancy up to the 13th week. And it's very complicated because the first week of your pregnancy is the last week of your periods. That one I really don't know if I can explain. It's confusing there. So from week 1 to week 13, that is your first trimester, and so much happens in your first trimester. That's why you really need some tips for you to manage your first trimester very well, and I believe that this video is going to help you. So kindly watch this video up to the end and consider giving it a thumbs up if it will help you. So guys, what happens before first trimester? We realize that you're pregnant. Most people realize they're pregnant, I think week 5, week 6, week 7, week 8. Other people up to week 8. It's when they are realizing that they are pregnant. So anytime you miss a period, for those who have regular cycles, anytime you miss a period, you can do a pregnancy test. It will if it turns out positive, you are in your first trimester. For those with an irregular periods, you'll have to feel something. You'll have to feel something for you to know that you're pregnant. And sometimes these signs and symptoms normally changanya. They normally changanya you. You can think you want to get your menses, kumbe you are pregnant. But if you're pregnant, you'll just know that you're pregnant. If it's a pregnancy symptom, you'll just know that you're pregnant. And anyway, let's go to how well you can manage your first pregnancy. The first thing that you have to do is finding out that whether you'll keep this pregnancy or you will not keep the pregnancy. That is the first thing that will help you in your first trimester. Because at the end of this, you really need to accept, so that the changes that are coming in, you'll be able to embrace them very well, and they'll be light. Once you deny the pregnancy, everything is going to be like a nightmare. I'm not going to talk so much about denying and accepting of pregnancy, because some pregnant maybe people have been raped, they didn't want the pregnancy, they don't want memories of that night or that day. Let's just leave it there. So the first thing is accepting that you are pregnant. Once you accept you're pregnant, everything will go on well. Every day will be a day closer to meeting your bundle of joy. Anyway, after you've accepted this pregnancy, whatever comes, because what happens in first is usually heavy, and sometimes I don't know, I don't really have the best word to explain, but nope. Anyway, so the first thing you can do is meditating upon it, and then find someone very close to you, someone that might support you emotionally, physically, financially, in case anything happens in this pregnancy. Like, for example, if you are a wife, you need to tell your husband, and also know their reaction to the pregnancy. Maybe it was not a planned pregnancy. You have to tell your partner. Nowadays is a partner. You have to tell your partner and find out what they think about the pregnancy. If they accept the pregnancy, it's going to be a very smooth pregnancy, because now you have a support. If you're a child who is still staying with their parents, you have to let your parents know, because if anything happens in this pregnancy, you'll not need to go and start explaining, I was pregnant, this and this happens. You just go with what has her, and you'll get the support that you need. First, you really need to find this someone that you really trust and tell them, because sometimes kineza umana. So you also need to stay very active. Not that very active, unakimbia huku na huku na huku. Just stay as active as you can. Because of this pregnancy, because of the pregnancy symptoms, you might feel a little bit discomfort, but anytime you're active, feel at hizo nausea, vomiting, you'll not feel them to that extent enye mpaka they're irritating you that much if you are active. But if you are just there sleeping, you are going to feel everything in extreme. So just be active, go on with your normal duties. Ikifika jioni, you take your rest, you get enough rest, you sleep at least 8 to 10 hours, depending on your schedule, because you also need this energy the next day for you to be active. I really don't know if I've made sense. You also need to take plenty of rest. Yeah, that one I've talked about it. Taking of supplements. In the first trimester, we normally encourage taking of folic acid supplements. They are normally called prenatal vitamin. Watu wengine, they normally start folic acid when they're planning for the baby. When they test positive, they just continue with the supplements, because these supplements will help the development of your baby, vital organs, everything. It's going to help in their development. You eat a variety of healthy foods, but only those that go well with you guys. So once you get pregnant, you start getting food aversions. You want this, you don't want this. You want this, you don't want this. So anytime you notice that you don't want this kind of food, leave it alone. Try another one. Try until you get the one that is working for you and go with it, until when we reach our second trimester and start developing back our appetite. You also need to take a lot of water. This a lot of water will help you preventing headaches, dizziness, constipation. Every pregnant woman, unasikia kichwa tu inaniuma, hajakunywa maji, ako dizzy. Just it's normally at least 2 liters of water in a day. And ensure that you don't stay with your urine. Anytime you feel to urinate, just go and urinate. And also there is one thing that you really need to do. Find someone, at least someone has someone in their cycle who knows someone who can assist you. You just need a contact with either a nurse or someone that can assist you, that someone that you can ask questions throughout your whole pregnancy. That is not only in first trimester. Throughout your pregnancy, you need someone that can help you. Also in your decision in where you can go for clinics, where you can go for deliveries, if what you're feeling is normal, if you need to come to the hospital, someone, just locate a midwife that will help you in the course of your pregnancy. You also need to decide when you are going to start your clinics. Most people start their clinics as from 8 to 13. That is the best time you can start your clinic, because your time you can do a scan and the sonographer will be able to give us the results that we need. That time you can also decide whether to break your pregnancy news to other people, your colleagues, or ama utangoja tu wajione kitumbo kikikuja. Otherwise, guys, I hope this video has helped you if you are in your first trimester. What I noticed that if you stay hungry in your first trimester, that nausea and vomiting is not going to go away. Just try. Eat small quantities of food, but oftenly. As you eat, ensure that you are hydrating. And this first trimester is going to be very, very smooth, very smooth, very smooth. And know when you're going to announce your pregnancy to other people, guys. You decide it. Si mtu kwenda just telling everyone. If they're seeing it, you're having nausea and vomiting, Sometimes that nausea and vomiting, you can sustain it, you can manage it. But if it is not manageable, you cannot retain anything, then that one needs medication. So we have this signs and symptoms for the first trimester. It's normally headaches, which you can take water, fatigue due to hormones, cravings, food aversions, constipation, frequent urination due to your uterus growing, changes in mood, guys. One thing that I've realized in first trimester up to around second trimester, people cry a lot. There was this time I even Googled, is it normal for a pregnant woman to cry in pregnancy? It's very normal. It's very normal. It really depends on you. If someone annoys you, kidogo tu, you're crying. If you're looking for someone, you're not finding it, you're crying. If you want some food, you're not getting it, you're crying. You want someone to come, they're not coming, you're crying. It's very, very normal for you to cry in pregnancy. But if it persists, kindly talk to your healthcare provider. Talk to them, tell them, I'm experiencing this and this. Is it normal? That's why I told you, you need to have someone that you will be contacting and asking them questions if you need to come to the hospital, because no one is a pro in this. No one is a pro. We have breast tenderness, changes in the mood. Sometimes you're excited, sometimes you don't want to talk to anybody, and it happens. If you just go through that, what I've told you guys, the changes and how you can manage, everything is going to be okay with you. And every time you experience something that you are sure anything out of the normal, go to the hospital. Let them just ascertain that everything is okay. In pregnancy, we are better safe than sorry, guys. Otherwise, guys, I've reached the end of my video, and I know if you've watched this video up to this point, either you're pregnant or anticipating to be pregnant, I wish you all the best. Congratulations. Kindly give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel so that you'll be updated in my next videos. I hope this was helpful. Adios, guys. See you in my next video.